All right, welcome to KMTV. Mima Akwaba Edoba platform is so Sabri Bram Peseminutin Komokra. And Ra and a bit too say the President of the Republic, therefore the government, are rewarded Nipabia Bra plane crash no see or more a two or more see or a concord na a mona nipana moon the dead no they carried it, they sacrificed themselves, meaning there was spirit of nationalism in these guys. Let me free say it was good for us to be witnessing that. And fortunately for us, the state has also done the needful by rewarding these gallant men who sacrifice, devoid of whatever they were doing, just to make sure that they gather the dead and carry it on their head from hilltop to where we were able to get the bodies and take it to the appropriate place. That has even led for, say, Omutiminya Akwenya Sechi. Information about it say these people was awarded or has been awarded with a sum of 100K. That is 1 billion. I don't know if it is good for each there, and 200,000, 20,000 to the priest and as a traditional guys now for purification, spiritual purification. Until that money has also been sent to these people. Send it where they will do it. They use it to do all the necessary rituals to purify the environment, which they see as calamity. And I think the government need to be applauded for doing such a wonderful work for us. Again, we share how they devoted themselves. It was very, 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 very fantastic. Carrying the dead, who you don't know them, they are not your family members, but yet you feel to save these people. You feel that these people need to get a place to rest. And for the government to also come out with such willingness to support these people with some amount of 100,000 Ghana cedis. In all cities, it's 1 billion each of the people who sacrifice to do that heavy work, carrying the dead from the hilltop. I think that they have really shown nationalism. Nationalistic spirit was in them, and we applaud them. Henry, Edizi, thank you for watching. We are really impressed about these gallant men, though the 8 people fallen heroes who were traveling from Accra to Kumasi or Boase for national assignment, who had tragic accident, led to their lost in life. No? There were others who also devoted themselves to also do the nation a favor by carrying the dead. I think we need to applaud them. for such a wonderful. Gamat. Thank you, Gamat. Welcome. Mini baby, I'll hear me free. This is KMTV. If you are here, I want to see your comment. You like, you share the message to other people. We are discussing how one should show love for his or her nation in terms of difficulties. What must we do? What can we also do? Is it always, are we having devoted spirit to also assist the nation without demanding any amount from them? And some people in Ghana have done that when some of its citizens lost their lives through accident. These people show love to the nation, and for doing that, the state have also recognized them by rewarding them with some amount of monies, though it might be small, but just to appreciate what they've done by showing love, by devoting themselves. It was a Herculean task. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to carry a dead on your head. How? Carrying it. It was hot because they burned and took them hours to a destination where we can take them into a car. When the state saw it, they realized that it is very necessary for them to also reward these people. And I don't know how they will be feeling. And I don't know how they will be thinking by now if the state had not appreciate or showing appreciation to them. But I thank God that the state has done the needful, going to these people, recognize them, not just the cash alone, going to them. So the people in Obuasi enclave now feel that Ghana, we indeed, if we go like this, it will help us. So big shout out to the government. Let me go to another topic, very, very important topic. It's all about serving our nation. Yen sumu ye mind, yen peja ye mind si ye, yen fa ye mind to ye. A mind be in ye chichire, ye do manu e kohe. Dear ye, what are we doing so that we please the nation at heart? What must we do as people to make sure the state take due advantage, get the benefit of the doubt, benefit positively from us? What do we intend doing? What can we do as people to achieve that? And this is the reason why I'm here. Just recently, at Ridge Hospital in Accra, somebody went to that hospital or facility to access healthcare. Or pay healthcare. When he went, his was a small case, but he saw that the health workers at the time, at the facility at that moment, were not attending to the patients at the emergency ward. And it provoked him, and he went ahead to record the happening at the facility. Ralph, I personally totally disagree with that action, whereby he went ahead just to record somebody, and which even led to misunderstanding, exchanges of blow, and calling of some guys to besiege the facility. that was not the right thing to do, because there are legal issues with that regard. For you to record in a health facility, you must consider other people's rights, such that they have the right to privacy. So you cannot take your camera to the facility and be starting recording without prior approval, without giving authorization by the health facilities. That one it is totally nonsense for him to do that. And I to disagree with that. Notwithstanding, my disagreement does not take away some of the negligence that most of our health workers do by not doing the needful, by not delivering the good service to its clients when assessing a particular health facility. I think say another you're wrong for such thing to occur, such behavior to be happening in our society. In Tiabai, the health minister set up a committee to investigate the alleged brutality, alleged attack, alleged fried hand of a nurse. And when the report came, the said nurse lied. He didn't speak the truth. He speak lies against the guy and falsehood, pretending and claiming that you have had a fracture on your hand because of the happening at that moment, which you claim say the RAF was responsible for that your fragile hand. And here the case, it has been established that it is not true. So on the face of the law, if somebody lie, what does it mean? What action can be taken against such an officer, a health officer who claim to have been attacked, leading to her get injury? Now say, if it's turned to be false, can the law take her up? What can be the punishment for such unwarranted behavior or attitude being exhibited by a health worker? And I think it is time we let the public know the real laws in a society, because it is not easy for us to be living in society and be doing just anything without recourse to the laws of the land. And I am also asking the health ministry, after the committee have been set up and the report is out, don't you think it is important, appropriate to look into these matters, or it just going to be, yes, the report has just come out, so that is all? And I say there is going to be a action I take to address such menace, such problem, so that in future it will not reoccur again. When you take the report now, I think say the nurse now or can say ninsa epra there is a fragile now. Is that only the issue that the committee investigated? No. According to the report, some number of health workers are not at post. Some health workers are not at post, yes, at post again at Ridge Hospital. Meaning some have vacated their post. Have they traveled outside the country? If they have, has there been any what we call was there a proper documentation to that effect where Ghana Health Service can really tell that these people are doing A, B, C, D? But why is it that the number that's supposed to be at work were not present at the time? These are serious issues that could affect or can affect the health delivery at the Ridge Hospital. And I know this research, this report can also be used to address other health facilities challenges. It is not that facility alone. Looking at the number of people who are supposed to work at various hospitals, being in the hospital or health post, whatever. And if these people have vacated their positions, why can't we replace them? Because there are many people also out there wanting to work. They have completed their health training courses. Some are medical officers, nurses, and what of you. But yet, people have taken these positions and they are not at work. And nobody is paying attention to this. So health minister, Commander Minta Kando, you need to pay much attention to this. Send you be finding solution to this. And kwa say, nipa no pen oye, the open oye, the open, and some of the open would the ono bribi obeno asaba ejuma. I think say bad. Henry Edis, thank you. Mo. Hi, thank you. Taylor, thank you for watching. All of you, thank you for watching. And this is KMTV. We are doing our own thing, small way. And I want you to help me so that this message penetrates, goes to the authorities for them to take very swift action on this issue to be addressed. I really like all of you for joining the feed. So wherever you are, you can also come on board for us to discuss this. So the health needs is very important. A healthy nation, a nation that take care of its people health, is a healthy nation. So if we joke with our health issues, we will be facing challenges in future. We don't have a future rather. So media can say, so the most important things we need in the society is health, education, agri, that is food and water, where we live. These things are the basic things that I think we need to put our concentration on as a nation. We address such challenge each and every day to make our people feel better in life. So if you are joining me, this is KMTV, and we are streaming live on KMTV YouTube. We are also on Facebook, but now I am only on YouTube. Come with your comments, concern, for us to address it together. Mindset, mind you that one person cannot build a nation or a society. So together we can fight together and position ourselves and make a better society for us all to live in. And this is your comrade Megina Kwesi this morning in Ghana, and I'm sharing this message with you. So I first discuss the people who carry the foreign heroes' dead body, where the state have rewarded them with 100,000 or 100K for devoting themselves without demanding anything. And the work that they did was very tedious, very, very hard. Carrying a dead for miles, single person is not easy. So the state have found it necessary to reward them 1 billion Ghana cedis, each old Ghana cedis. And I think the state need to be applauded for remembering that these people did what was needful, and they show nationalism in assisting the nation or the state to find a better place to bury the foreign heroes. And I think the state too, we have to thank you. And also, I have also discussed the health issue, that the incident that occurred at the Rich Hospital in Accra last week or last 2 weeks ago, where one RAF entered a Rich Hospital with his cameras, recorded, and we vehemently disagree with that action, because a health facility, before you can record, you require authorization, approval from health authorities or authorities before you can go ahead with that. But then, when the incident occurred, there were issues that surrounded this issue. That a nurse came out that she had a fragile hand due to the attack RAF mounted on her. And to the extent that the Nurses Association, Ghana General Nurses Association Secretary, Tinkrine, even insulted the health minister. And the health minister, Commander Minta Kando, also set up a committee to investigate the matter to ascertain the truth of the issue. And just yesterday, the report came out that, per the report that they received earlier, that the nurse said she had a fracture on the hand, where she alleged that RAF attack caused her hand to be broken. And the report says that it was falsehood. The nurse peddled lies. It wasn't true. She lied to the nation. And other issues also has popped up in the report, which suggests that some nurses are not at post. So the emergency was lacking numbers. There were not enough nurses at the post, and other issues. And we are asking that, can't there be any action taken against those who supposed to be at post at the time but were not there? Can there be a punishment to the nurse who also lied? These are some of the issues that we have discussed so far. But the third issue I want us to discuss is the people of the North. People in the North, what is wrong with you? Do you people think? Do you people reason? Do you people know the challenges of your people, the problem facing your society? If you know, have you taken an action to address such a challenge? Have you? Again, if you have issue with your neighbor, or someone does something to you and you are not happy, are you part of the country called Ghana? And if you are part, do you know that there are laws that you should use in addressing challenges or situations where you have issue with one another? Do you know that? If you know, why then do you have to resort to guns? Why are you using a gun to fight one another? Why do you have to do that? Doesn't make sense. Just because of a piece of land. I did a video last 2 or 3 days ago with this same issue. I still don't get it. I find it difficult to comprehend this, since we are all in Ghana. But whenever there is misunderstanding between members, you see us fighting among ourselves, killing one another. I don't get it. Even mad people will not act the way we are acting. Lunatics will not behave as we are doing. They even see themselves and they show love to one another. How much more we who are rational human beings? Another thing is that upon all the difficulties our children find themselves in, there is no better education in the north. There's no better school for our children, our world, to be schooled and become somebody in future. But yet, we get the guts to take our fellows' life from them because of piece of land. We are bold enough to shoot at our brother, our sister, because we are having issue with each other. When do you even know that you cannot kill just an animal cruelly? When you treat animal bad, do you know the law can take you on? How much more human beings? You are using machete to cut your fellow. You are using gun to shoot at a human being. All because of piece of land. Where lies your sense? Where is your sense? So if you need a land and you kill a brother and you take that land, are you going to live in that community on that land with the other peers? Does it make sense? In fact, let us stop behaving as animals. Let us stop with this kind of behavior. Enough of our folly. It is time the people in the north, the regions, we start or begin thinking right. We need to begin asking, what can we do to address the challenges of education in the north by finding better schools or setting up schools for our children to get place to school. Many in the north then get potable water to drink. We are not thinking about this water crisis because of where we find ourselves. What are we using our energy to? Why are we not channeling our energy into this? But rather, we are pleased to be fighting because of piece of land, which some you cannot even build one house on it. What is the sense in it? I have begun telling you that you need to change the mindset. We need to encourage harmony among ourselves. When we come to the southern sector, we say we are brothers and sisters. How come brothers and sisters can fight among themselves? How come? Have Have you ever seen a brother, a loving brother, kill a loving brother? Even at all. Supposing I am not from North and I have issues with you. Due to that, do you have the right to kill me because I'm not your brother? How much more you call yourself brothers and you are killing yourself? You think that in the southern sector, they don't have disputes? They have. Why are they not killing themselves? Why are they resorting to other avenues in addressing these challenges? But we, the North, we always fight among ourselves and we want people to praise us. Go to the voter region. The Votarians love themselves. Go to Ga. The Ga people love themselves. Go to all the other tribes. They love themselves. But what is wrong with you, the Northerners? Killing yourself because of a piece of land. Unnecessarily shooting. Just recently, you killed about 6-7 people because of a land that you cannot build 2-bedroom on. Is it not madness? Is it not foolishness that you are doing? So when you come to the South and Ashantis are insulting you, you feel hurt. You see, it is not the best. Let us stop this kind of act. Enough of this folly. When you go to North, people still don't get better hospital to attend. People don't get better hospitals to attend. But yet, you are killing one another. Poor health infrastructure. Even though in the whole country, we still lack health facilities. But in the South, it is better than in the North. It is quite better. But we people of the North, we are not paying attention to this. How can we get better health facilities for our women who are pregnant to get a good health care? Yɛndwene saa de we nkwasiasɛm ne yɛdi gyimisɛm ne yɛdi yɛku yɛ ho nyansa bɛn na wɔ saa de we. So if you get a Southerner to insult you, I think it is right for them to insult you. So obi wɔ Asante, obi wɔ Hasi no di watem, also do watem because we're Jimmy. You are not really showing wisdom in your actions. You kill your fellow because of a land. The land you cannot use to do anything. The infrastructure that you even put is a substandard. Diamond na usiesi zuwa ukun yonkono. Inye jimia. Inyan sambe na wo saa na montu na mutu. You come to the Southern, you say you are protecting, you are giving security to ahimfobi. Na wo wa se obo una wo aduru. Una unyansa we. We dey say obemo obebo obi ho ban. But wo anka something mbo ho ban. Ukun ho mujimi. Wo wonya asem agise obi free asante hene ko oho no abeka ma. Nyansa be no. Does it make sense? Why do you have to take Asante? What? How can they bring peace to you? Na be edi asundwe be bro. Wa what won't make won't pass asundwe ma ho. Won't pass asundwe ma ho. Nyansa be pa na wo ye. So it is time for us to tell ourselves the truth. Me, I am 100% Northerner, but I feel sad and I feel sad sometimes when I see these things happening. to our people. I know the situation of our people. Emma bre ewo north. Enkwada bre ewo north. And so yen dreams are the way you need hospital, you need better schools, you need better infrastructure ewo other places. And so yet we get the gas, we get the energy to be killing and fighting among ourselves. The religious leaders in the north need to be up and doing. Speak the truth. Speak the truth. Unswarin kano kure nchireo. Munswari nkano kure no. Na nipa bia ehun se ɔman no a yɛtimu no obi mfiri baabi machichiri ma nti wo te usirimu hɔ na wo kontɔkɔ a enye otumfo na wa bɛchiri hɔ yi ama so onim nyansa ade na wo hene na wo yɛ no mfaso bɛ na untimi mfa nchichi en solve problem obi wo abusuam na sɛ wo problem na wo abusua panyi intimi nka abusua asɛm ɛma na okofa obi firi abusua foforo mu a asɛm bɛ na ka kyerɛ echese mo abusua no mo nim nyansa matena se adwen ana mo nim sɛ oba southern sector ha ayi ahinsɛm ni ha na ahinsɛm wɔ ha pa adenti na ɔmo nkum ɔmo ho asɛm ba ɔmo de court na court aka wo di isi woye ni yi wanye ni yi ebi okura na ɔmo mfa nko court ɔmo atena se ye friends chief regional house of chiefs, national house of chiefs na ɔmo de ɔmo asɛm akɔ na ɔmo adwoodwo ho bo ɔmo de ba ya na maabo atututuo sikantwa jiminsɛm bɛ no mo ya ama amanfo di atem edi sɛ ɔmo di atem because yenya ade ɛyɛ papa enya asantefo nkwa na ya ade ɛyɛ ukɔ a anwunafo ohun sɛ anwunafo ɛko ɔmo ho ohun sɛ nkranafo ɛko ohun sɛ other tribes no mo kokɔ adamu nkwa de no mu jimisa. This is KMTV and Oshe. Your culture said we will use this platform to educate the public. When you get this information, let it get to other people. Enough of this unnecessary attack, unnecessary killing, unreasonable acts. Thank you for joining me. We will meet again with another episode. Bye-bye.